a bunch of people are anchored towards how the great Indian manufacturing theme and the great Indian Capex cycle is about to begin. It's been there in the thought process for the last 6 months. I'm hearing you say that you don't believe the Capex cycle will start just as yet. Is this a lot of quarters away, or is this
So the manufacturing cycle has to exhaust its capacity first.
Okay.
So there are two things that actually, if you look at data in any which way you want to, your utilization levels have to cross 85% first, right? And that's not a bad thing. The minute you cross 85%, your domestic cash flows hit an all-time high, and that's good for the markets and good for valuations and good for growth. The cash flows will then have to go back to generate the new capex cycle. I would tend to believe that that's some distance away. Capex is happening in a very narrow band right now. It will happen in power. It will happen in utilities, but that's the only space I actually see that happening. Otherwise, we're fairly well entrenched with existing capacity. I think most commodities on the ground, we've got enough and more capacity that is there. And if you look at capacity creation that is there, if you look at the chemical sector, some part of the pharmaceutical sector, okay, IT expansion that is taking place, steel expansion that is taking place, all of these capacities that are coming on stream, they are coming with the premise that the global economy will open up and we'll be competitive there. They are not coming in with the premise that the Indian economy is going to do well. The Indian economy will do well because these capacities will come on stream. Okay, so you need that 97% of the world economy, because we are 3%, to absorb some exports from us. Okay, or some to basically absorb material from us, and that will create a reverse flow of capital, profitability, and the new cycle for us.
But that may be under a bit of a cloud and may not be a given simply because other countries, the currency is depreciated a lot more than India has.
Yes, you would not be as competitive as you are or you were probably a year or 2 years back. And you also in the face of demand destruction that is taking place. I mean, right now, if you look at some verticals that are there, imports into India have started. Okay, shipping rates have collapsed. The logistics chain is easing itself out, and there's no demand for in a very large part of the world. Essentially, it's Europe. Okay, if Europe doesn't grow, then China gets affected. Demand for energy cools off. I mean, you're going into a disinflationary cycle over the next 6 months.